Alice in Borderland Season 3 has finally dropped, and fans are absolutely loving it. But let's be real, we're all already wondering about one thing. What about Season 4? Season 3 recap. So here's where we left off. After returning to the real world, Usagi, played by Tao Tsuchiya, gets abducted by this mysterious scholar who's completely obsessed with the afterlife. This forces Arisu, played by Kento Yamazaki, to go back into Borderland to save her and face even more deadly games than before. But here's the thing, there might be way more to this story than we think. We actually got some insights from director Shinsuke Sato himself, so let's dive into what we know. Season 4 renewal status. Okay, so will there be a Season 4? Well, Netflix hasn't officially confirmed anything yet, but the Season 3 finale definitely leaves the door wide open for a return to Borderland. And yes, that card pun was totally intended this time. Think about it. Alice in Borderland has become one of Netflix's biggest hits in recent years, so there's definitely audience demand for more stories in this deadly world. And guess what? Director Shinsuke Sato is totally on board too. When asked if he'd return to direct future seasons, he straight up said, "If you're asking me whether I'd be interested or not, I would certainly say yes." But wait, there's more. Sato also expressed interest in developing the Alice in Borderland spin-off manga called Alice in Border Road. This one's written by the original creator Haro Aso, and it's set in Borderland but focuses on completely different characters, so no Arisu and Usagi in this one. Speaking of our main duo, both Tao Tsuchiya and Kento Yamazaki have said they'd love to return as Usagi and Arisu respectively. So it sounds like everyone's ready to go back to Borderland. Release date predictions. Now, when could we actually see Season 4? If it gets renewed, we're probably looking at around 2027 for a release. Here's why. There's been at least a 2-year gap between each season so far, and that actually increased to 3 years between Seasons 2 and 3. So yeah, we're definitely not getting another season super quickly. Potential plot details. But here's where it gets really interesting. Tsuchiya actually shared a fascinating idea for how the Arisu and Usagi saga could continue. She told us, "I have a premise where the child will find themselves in Borderland, and the parents have to go in and save them. The kids don't understand the world at all, but then the parents do." She continued, "From the kids' point of view, they'll question, 'Who are you? Are you my parents? Why do you understand all of this?' There's a sense of suspicion that comes from that. Through the games, they help each other as parent and child, which reaffirms how beautiful family is." This is such a cool concept. Imagine Arisu and Usagi as parents having to navigate Borderland while also dealing with their own kids who don't understand what's happening. Tsuchiya also added, "If it were a one-off show or film, then it would be us clearing the games by ourselves, without a child. But this is something that's possible because it's a show over a couple of seasons. We'd love for our own life experiences that come with our age to be projected into the story. I'm holding my hand out into the ether and hope one of the producers will be listening." Episode count expectations. As for how many episodes we might get, we'd expect Alice in Borderland Season 4 to have between 6 and 8 episodes, which is pretty consistent with previous seasons. So there you have it. While Season 4 isn't officially confirmed yet, all signs point to it being a real possibility. With the creative team interested, the main cast ready to return, and that open-ended finale, it feels like it's more a matter of when, not if. What do you think about Tsuchiya's idea for the next season? Would you want to see Arisu and Usagi as parents navigating Borderland? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more updates on Alice in Borderland and other Netflix shows.